Well, this is the question to everybody's conscience. I have just mentioned the agenda of the BJP is not only to destroy the constitutionally formed institutions, they are destroying the democracy, and they are destroying the will of the people who elect their representatives and whom BJP is buying left, right, and center by giving them inducements and money. This is the level of BJP. They are destroying the democracy. So I am appealing to the conscience of the people who are today supporting either BJP or BJP-led alliances or the members of the NEDA. You see, you rule. We are happy that our friends are ruling here. But don't allow to sell your soul for the sake of power, greed, wealth, and perfidy. I'm sorry to use the last one. Thank you.
Sir, just now you used very strong words. And is it also a message to some of the Congress MLAs who are trying to jump ship? Because we have reports, even the PCC chief has admitted that there are certain Congress MLAs who are trying to create a rift in the CLP, break the CLP, get 30 numbers out of 19, and then join either the BJP or the NDP.
I'll ask you one question. I have taken a lot of your time today and explain how the center is ruining this country, how the center is killing the democracy, how this government is ruining the state. And who are these fools who want to go and join them? I met MLAs last time. I met MLAs on 17th. They were aware of this. I met you also. I met them last night. And it is only this rumors from some people who are trying to spread it because the ground under their foot is shaking up. They know that they have nothing to offer to the public. Their performance has been a zero. Performance has been abysmally poor. There is no development, there is no infrastructure, there are no schemes. Even the money which we had brought as a flagship scheme, Manrega, right to employment, is enshrined in the Constitution, where 100% grants come from the center. And I think 80% grants come for the materials from the center, and 20% for this, I may be corrected, for 75-25. Even those schemes are stopped. They don't have the money. Even after taking 3,89,000 crores, money is not reaching here. And if money is reaching here, it is not being utilized as per the criteria it should be utilized. So I feel today the law is very clear. The 10th schedule, anti-defection law is very clear. That those who want to resign from the party and defect, they stand disqualified till the end of the term, and they cannot contest again before the end of the term. Now, this has been the decision of the Honorable Speaker in Karnataka. This is there before Supreme Court. We have filed also a case in connection with Manipur. Mr. Kapil Sibal, I have discussed with him, is before the Supreme Court. And only because of this Ayodhya, this case, but it's coming on 8th. So which fool will resign and wait till the end of his term? He will be forgotten. His name also will be forgotten. Anyhow, this is the law of the land, and this law is going to prevail. So I don't think, but otherwise, this rumor-mongering fellows who are spreading this rumor, I have come thrice, I have not found a single person telling me. I met all the MLAs, individually, jointly, then the MLAs know the people who are ruling, the MLAs who are ruling, they are shedding their tears because they cannot do any work, any development, nothing is happening. They are already a crowd there. Why should some more crowd join them? For what purpose? To achieve what? Thank you.
So, I think we have come to an end. Nobody has asked questions.
So you want to ask something?
Yeah, I have one question. You say this school is good, class one or whatever it is. But don't you think that we always believe that there will be no smoke without a fire?
I don't know where there is a fire and from where the smoke is coming, not from this camp.
Thank you, sir. We have come to the end of this Meet the Press session. I invite all the